Coming up, according to the Daily Telegraph, the Northern Ireland Protocol was forced on the UK by the imperialist bullies of the European Union and signed under duress so as to avoid the economic damage of a No Deal Brexit. This all seems extremely odd to me because I thought we held all the cards and would prosper mightily with a No Deal Brexit. Keep watching. If you enjoy these videos, please click the like button, subscribe and get notified of new videos every Wednesday and Saturday. The government and their enablers, the Labour Party, tell rejoiners to get over it, that Brexit is done and that it's time to embrace it. Someone shove a bacon sandwich in Ed Miliband's gob, please. But the current crisis over the Northern Ireland Protocol just shows that Brexit is far from being done and that the whole of the UK is unlikely ever to get over it. And let me explain why. The Northern Ireland Protocol is designed to avoid customs tariffs, declarations and controls in trade between Northern Ireland and the European Union, in particular the Republic of Ireland. Effectively, Northern Ireland is subject to EU rules on customs and on the regulation of goods. At the same time, the protocol requires checks and customs controls on goods entering Northern Ireland from Great Britain. This way, a hard land border between Ireland and Northern Ireland is avoided and is thus seen to be protecting the Good Friday Agreement and the peace process as a whole. But it effectively puts a border down the Irish Sea between Northern Ireland and the rest of the UK. Something that Boris Johnson and his Brexit negotiators promised would never happen. A promise that kept the DUP on side when it came to passing the Brexit bill and avoiding a second referendum. The DUP were in fact DUP'd, duped. This lie is what allowed Brexit to happen and why the DUP and the minority who voted for Brexit in Northern Ireland, along with British fishermen, Tim Martin, Nigel Farage et al, are all now saying this isn't the Brexit we voted for. So why is it only now, months after Brexit, that the Northern Ireland Protocol is in the headlines? Well, despite only having signed up to this international agreement in 2019, the UK is ready to renege on the commitment it made then. And it's already broken the protocol by holding back from carrying out full checks on supermarket goods and parcels moving from Great Britain to Northern Ireland. Not surprisingly, the EU are saying that it will retaliate with legal action, tariffs or other punitive measures. It appears that they've completely lost trust in Boris Johnson's maverick government. A government that has a history of breaking or threatening to break international commitments, from the withdrawal agreement through cutting the 0.7% of GDP commitment for overseas aid, and now complaining about the terms of the protocol that they themselves negotiated and signed up for. I seriously doubt they were ever intending to stick to it. It was just a way of kicking a major stumbling block to Brexit down the road in order to get Brexit done. And because Johnson doesn't want to stick to the agreement, his government are now accusing the EU of being too legalistic, too inflexible. Listen, we all knew, Leavers and Remainers alike, that the EU, whatever else it may or may not be, is a union wholly based on rules and laws and, okay, bureaucracy. But that means sticking to details is its central tenet. In Boris Johnson, there's a clash with its antithesis, someone who is incapable of handling details. During the 2019 general election campaign, Boris Johnson said there would be no checks on goods moving in either direction between Great Britain and Northern Ireland as a result of his Brexit deal, even though official documents at the time made clear that there would be. This proves either that he is indeed incapable of handling details, or he's a liar. And he's a liar. Despite his unreliability, dishonesty and lack of attention to detail, the EU is still saying that they're prepared to be flexible, but that it won't let the UK walk away from legal undertakings they willingly made less than 2 years ago. A key flashpoint right now is a looming ban on the export of sausages and other chilled meats from Great Britain to Northern Ireland. The EU have said that they will accept a temporary solution of the problem through the UK signing up to EU food standards. But our government has rejected that solution. I'm a patriot, but I'm not a nationalist, and I'm ashamed of the exceptionalist way my country is behaving. When the United States of America issues a formal protest, a so-called diplomatic démarche, reprimanding the UK for inflaming tensions in Ireland, you know as a country you're probably in the wrong.
Have you noticed that our caps have actually got little pictures of skulls on them?
I don't.
Are we the baddies?
And with David Frost taking his usual confrontational approach to ongoing negotiations, it's clear Brexit never really went away. He claims that the government did not realise the protocol's full implications. But it's inconceivable that he and Johnson could have signed up to the protocol without knowing the consequences. The arguments about Northern Ireland were well aired in the media, trumpeted by Remainers as a reason not to Brexit, and it must have been discussed in cabinet meetings, and civil servants would have spelt out the implications to him as Prime Minister. Could him and Lordy Frost really have been that ignorant? The only explanation is that Johnson is now trying to sabotage the very agreement to which he put his name. He's walking away from his own agreement. An agreement, it appears, that he never intended to keep in the first place. Until a solution is found, this festering sore of the Northern Ireland Protocol will be a constant reminder of the stupidity and impracticality of a hard Brexit. I, for one, don't believe any solution to the Northern Ireland customs situation, and thus Brexit as a whole, can be found whilst this corrupt, law-breaking, populist and unprincipled Johnson government is still in power.